The Angelica Touch by Lindsay Jane Sedgwick, Chapter 3. Once a month, Mum and I shut ourselves away in the apartment. We eat pizza, toast marshmallows and pretend the Drishog Arms is the most prestigious hotel in the whole universe. But any day now, Brad Pitt will book it for a hideaway, and yes, I know he's too old for me. But he's her dream date, and he became mine by default because we watched Meet Joe Black like a gazillion times. We make hot chocolate from real lumps of chocolate, dress up in costumes from our street theatre days, and she tells me stories about what I was like when I was little or about life before me. Tonight, it's New Year's Eve, the cusp of 2010. The hotel is so packed, we have 2 guests, that Mum and I are having the evening to ourselves, and she has finally agreed to straighten my hair properly. It's funny how you can be right next to something nearly happening, after which nothing will ever be the same, and you have no idea. You would think there'd be a tingling down your neck or a warning bell in your head, but there isn't. I mean, right now I'm wearing Mum's Granuela dress, the costume she was wearing when she met Dad. The last thought in my head is anything ever being different than the way it is. The dress is velvet, red and purple and green and gold. If it's less sumptuous than I thought it was when I was little, with a few unusual stains, it is still magical to wear. The weight of it makes me stand straight. I feel tall and swirly. Chris is managing everything downstairs. He designed special New Year's Eve cocktails for the occasion and has sold exactly 2 to our 2 guests. Guppy gave him several attics to make into a studio, and he's still freeing whales out of lumps of rocks he finds on the beach. That's where he preferred to be tonight, but Mum called dibs. When we came here, I thought he was this big friendly BFG, but it was only the overalls. He's younger than Mum, she says. When we came upstairs tonight, there was a storm brewing. The wind was rattling the arms of the oak tree, the love seat tapping a rhythm on its trunk. But up here, right now, we can hear nothing except the soundtrack of Casablanca. Our own personal Brad Pitt, a plastic figurine that jiggles to noise and is only wearing a guitar, wiggles madly beside the CD player. I'm picturing my hair full of little Brad Pitts, stomping on the tangles until they behave. Mum's in full swing nostalgia mode, and it's the me being named story again. Mais bien sûr, he said, I have never seen a more angelic baby. When did Dad turn French, Mum? Didn't I mention that? She says. No, Dad was English, and you said that he said, we must name her for an angel of the air. Are you sure he's not French? Mum, he's not. Wasn't. Pity. Always liked French. Red-haired Frenchmen, she says. Mum, no. She grins, and the hair straightening stops for a beat. Are you sure? You didn't. She does this to wind me up every time. Tell the story properly. He said, why don't we name her Angelica? No, Dad thought I was an angel. You came up with the name. Why, darling, you're absolutely right. He said, my daughter has wings on her back and feathers in her hair. She turns me round to the mirror. My hair is liquid fire, running past my waist. In this dress, with this hair, I could make waves turn back and transform themselves into concert tickets. Brad jiggles wildly. He's excited about me turning into a siren, I say. Mum says she has first dibs, being nearer his age, but I'm growing up fast, and by the time we meet, who knows? She's gazing into the mirror, past me, beyond me. You okay, Mum? She pulls back into herself then and smiles at me, just squashing cobwebs. Before I can push her further, and I'm not sure I want to, Brad takes a tumble. He's very thoughtful that way. Mind you, he could have been trying to leap into my arms. Well, it can't be my bodice. There's hardly anything there. Sob. It's only when I stoop to pick him up that I notice lights outside. Mum snatches it from me as I pull back the curtains and look outside. Mum? She's dancing around the room with Brad Pitt, trying to make me laugh. Don't you like my dancing? Mum, I think there's a whale on the lawn. To be continued.